What are you eating, Dannii?
A TV snack.
TV snack. Can you remember as a kid, your mum and dad would come in with a bag of TV snacks, and you'd all sit in front of the TV on a Friday night or any other night.
They were like a treat. We didn't get them all the time.
Well, they're still big, and
They're coming back though.
look at this. This is the original TV snack.
This is what they were. Obviously different shapes. I never understood the shapes. It was like leftover biscuits covered in chocolate.
Chocolate biscuits.
They're like a shortbread or a malt biscuit, I guess.
So these biscuits, back in the 60s, Arnott's bought a company called, I keep forgetting the name of it, Guess Biscuits.
Yes, biscuits.
That actually were producing these, and of course now Arnott's own them, and of course everyone knows who Arnott's is here in Australia, and if you don't know who Arnott's is,
I was going to say, we've done a bit on Arnott's, because
We
we've
have.
done Tim Tams and things like that, but Arnott's came and opened up in 1847 in Australia, so it's our major
biscuit company.
biscuit company. It's the biggest, I think. Yeah.
But I can remember sitting down and having my TV snacks, watching TV, could have been anything like Starsky and Hutch, that's how old we're showing ourselves, isn't it? And having these biscuits.
How old he's showing himself, just to clarify that.
But the biscuits have taken on they've morphed into different things.
So it used to be these, and then I remember probably in the 90s
Bought out.
or so, we bought out these.
The malt
these
stick.
are my favourites. They're multi biscuits, and there's something about a malt stick that is divine.
And they're really good
You got a cuppa.
for dunking, because they wouldn't fall off. So they were the two main ones.
You know what the best thing about, or the difference in the original ones to the malt? The original ones have dark chocolate on them,
Yes.
and a malt one has like a lighter chocolate with a malt stick in it, or a malt biscuit in it. So there's a difference in taste as well. And my mum brought me up on the dark chocolate ones. That's why I love that. But the milk chocolate or the
Beautiful.
oh gosh, it just
But you can remember last year we did a video on the milk chocolates and Arnott's. And of course, we started getting things like these ones here. Let me just push that towards the camera. This is milk chocolate. And it's a classic milk that you'd buy your flavoured milks with.
did we do flavoured milk in this one?
I think we did. I can't remember who the flavoured milk company was.
So this is just
But this
Dairy
is how-
Farmers classic chocolate.
This is how it's all morphed. And of course, these chocolates look like bottles.
They got a
Very
chocolate
cool.
biscuit inside it instead of a malt biscuit or a normal biscuit.
And then a few years ago, I can't remember how many years ago, a company that produced donuts came to Australia. A company called Krispy
Krispy Kremes.
Kremes. And they produced original glazed donuts. Well,
So,
lo and behold,
they look like, a donut looks like this, right? Well, on May the 12th, Krispy Kremes and Arnott Biscuits got together
got together.
and made a cookie.
Yes.
Is it a cookie? Is it a biscuit?
Well, we're gonna call it
It's a
biscuit.
donut.
And these are
And these original glazed.
the original glazed donuts.
Oh,
It tastes like the original glazed donuts.
it kind of does. But it reminds me of another biscuit when we were kids.
So what that made us do is decide that we're going to do a taste testing. So we've now gone out and we have now bought
Every
the other
flavour.
flavors. And with those comes chopped ice, comes caramel delight, strawberry sprinkles, and cookies and cream.
They're all Krispy Kreme inspired TV snacks. So they're all a part of it. They all look like
Donuts.
donuts. Caramel's got little sprinkles on the top. Can you see those?
So,
This is the strawberry.
and this is the cookies and cream. So they all look like donuts. So we've decided that we're going to try every one of these. Why not? So
having
let's
coffee.
start there, Dannii. We've just tried the original glaze and we're going to try a chopped ice.
So this is just a round chocolate coated. On the back it's just a biscuit.
Yep, smells like chocolate.
How hard? It doesn't taste like a chocolate coated. It tastes like a an icing,
Yeah,
not a chocolate.
this is chocolate iced.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it tastes like. It does taste like an icing, and it's soft like an icing. Cookie's hard.
Very nice. Just tastes like a cookie, chocolate cookie to me. Just tastes.
You kind of get the donut
I
flavour
don't
in
know,
the back end.
it's more dark chocolate, so it looks like they're dark chocolate, like the originals there.
This
so.
is hard, and this is a softer icing on it. Oh, definitely chocolate. This is an icing. There is a difference.
Now, what we haven't done is we haven't dunked. So the dunk test is always the important one with
You
TV
reckon
snacks,
this
I
one?
reckon. Oh yeah. Now, I'm drinking tea and Danni's
Coffee.
drinking coffee.
I'm not a big fan of this.
Just a chocolate cookie, really, isn't it?
No, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that one.
So we
Not
tried
my
the original
favourite.
glaze. We tried all
Well,
the
I'm gonna
originals.
dunk my original glaze. I just want to see.
See how that comes out.
This is like a sugar icing. It's quite hard. Can you remember TikTok biscuits? That's what that is on the top.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that reminds me of, the TikTok biscuit. They were an almond biscuit as well.
Better with your cup of coffee?
I love that the icing doesn't melt on this. It's hard sugar. It goes softer. The biscuit goes softer, but the icing is still crunchy.
And that's the original glaze, which look like those. And the packet,
And this is a packet.
now, you can get these in Woolies and Coles.
They were $4 a packet. They're on sale this week. They're normally $4 a packet.
So we need you guys to watch this video over and over and over and over and over
So we can
and
pay for all
over.
these cookies because they're $4 a packet. There's a lot.
So, and the next one we're going to try,
Now caramel is my favourite. So
Caramel Delight.
I love caramel flavour. Let's see if this lives up to it. What's
You smell it, can't you? You
it
can
smells
actually-
like caramel. And it's got like little
Oh yeah, that's very caramelly.
little caramel.
Looks like
Oh, hard.
little
Again,
sugary things in there.
yeah, it's that icing, like the TikTok biscuits. It's a hard icing.
Not as caramelly as I thought it would be. Dunk Cash?
You know the differences in these two. TV snacks. You can't stop.
Oh, did you can, can't you? Quite
TV
sweet.
you want to keep going and enjoying.
That had the caramel flavour come out a little bit then.
You can only eat a couple of biscuits.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
It's more of a sugary sort of sweet than isn't it? Yeah. But even these chocolate milk ones, you can eat a lot of.
I think any of the originals, especially those ones, I could eat a whole packet.
I don't want to eat too much.
So the next one
This
is
strawberry sprinkles. So we all know what a sprinkle is. So. Like seriously, it used to be like you never even knew this was it.
when you were a kid, you could put your whole finger in there,
So-
couldn't you?
As a kid, we had a biscuit called TikTok, and it was a clock, and it was hard, and this was the colour
Yeah, on top.
on the top, and
Yeah.
I reckon this is what this is going to taste like.
So
It
it smells
like
very strawberry.
yeah. That's a TikTok biscuit to me. It is.
Very sweet. Just dunk it in the cup of tea.
You know, strawberry is not my favourite flavour. Like artificial strawberry, strawberry milk and things like that. But so far, this has been my
That's
favourite
pretty good.
biscuit.
And of all the Krispy Kreme ones, I gotta say this is actually my favourite too.
Mine too. I don't know, it's got a better flavour. It's a more realistic strawberry flavour, I think. And it actually tastes like. mind that
They're
one.
very sweet though, compared to the originals, where
You
the
can
originals.
only have a couple. I think, well, that's probably a good thing. These packets are, what are they?
165 grams.
There you go, I need my eyes to find that out. Yeah, 165 grams on each of these packets. 175 in the original, and 175 in the malt, and then 165 in these ones. But yeah, so the original we get a few more in, a couple extra biscuits.
So we've tried the ice, the choc ice, the original glaze, the caramel delight, and the strawberry sprinkles, which at this stage
is our favourite. Now
Strawberry
let's see, because
sprinkles.
I actually like cookies and cream. So as a flavour, let's see what these taste like. And these look, I didn't see these before, but these look pretty good. Look,
This
they're
is
like
a packet that
cream,
these
and
guys
they've got
come in.
chocolate little sprinkles all over the top. Packet looks pretty cool, right? Pretty funky. What gets me is I'm actually looking at this, and this packet. Can I have a look at this packet? Oh no, it's got chocolate sprinkles on it. So they had white sprinkles on it.
Well, they are chocolate sprinkles. That's the brown stuff down.
And it smells like cookies and cream.
Oh,
it does.
Yeah,
Oh,
it really
yeah.
smells like cookies and cream. And if you have a look also,
It has the chocolate biscuit at the back.
the base is a different colour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you definitely know you got a chocolate biscuit. I'm not normally a big fan of chocolate biscuits. I love chocolate, but I don't love chocolate cake or chocolate biscuits. A softer biscuit too. It's crumblier.
It actually does taste like cookies and cream.
Now this
Stunk.
is a good biscuit. It's not so hard. It's got a more crumbly texture.
It's not so sweet either. It's got a nice flavour to this one.
It's got a really dark chocolate flavour to this, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really dark chocolate flavour to it.
This is actually really, really good. And I don't normally like chocolate biscuit.
No.
But this is my favourite. Well, except for the original and the mold.
So this one for me is actually the nicest of them all.
This one is.
Followed by strawberry sprinkles. And then I'm going to have to say I'd go with the caramel delight.
I actually wouldn't.
You don't like, weren't they keen on the caramel delight?
No, look, and you can see it's still got
A fair bit of it
a
left.
fair
yeah.
bit of it left. Strawberry I have a little bit. Chocolate I have a little bit. So obviously the original glaze was my next favourite.
Okay, so Danny's next favourite. Mine was caramel. Danny's was next. Was the original glaze. I actually like the chopped ice next, and then the original glaze
I actually
last.
don't like the chopped ice at all.
You didn't like that one at all.
No, it's not my thing, but again, it's probably the texture of whatever that is on the top, the icing. It's probably why I don't like it.
I just found that
I'll
the
go back to
caramel delight and the strawberry sprinkles very sweet, very sweet. And I don't think, and I got a sweet tooth, and even those I felt were a little bit too sweet for me.
Remember doing that?
And yeah, this is the thing. Let me get another one out because Danny's eating
They're
all those
hard.
ones.
But you dunk them?
And you let all the chocolate get really soft. So dunk them, you just hold them there. The cup of tea's getting a little bit cool now. You take
You
it
end up
out.
with a
You
biscuit.
can see the glaze on that.
This is how you eat a TV snack.
And you actually suck all the chocolate off. Can't help it.
Now, when I was a kid, I obviously didn't have coffee. My mum gave me tea. I grew up on tea, but you used to dunk this into your tea.
I should have done mine into ice cold milk as well. Ice cold milk with these cookies.
When you
Wonderful.
get past the chocolate after it melts, the tea goes or the coffee goes into the cookie, and then you put it in, it goes soft, and you get like.
We're going to sit here and just, for the next 10 minutes, we're just going to eat TV snacks in front of you. So, it's been quite, I think over the last couple of years, we've seen a lot of these companies come together with other companies and produce
Some are a hit.
different flavours. Some
and
are a hit,
a
some
miss.
aren't.
And I guess American really is Krispy Kreme. We all know that. We go to America, we get a Krispy Kreme. Dan and I do it. We go in and get a couple. I actually normally like an original glazed.
Yep.
I think some of the other ones are a bit sweet and a bit there, but I think every time we've been to the US, we've got a Krispy Kreme. Here, Krispy Kreme came, it sort of died down. The big hype was at the start, and it's died down. It's gone into just 7-Elevens. But to have it on an iconic brand like Arnott's into a cookie, I guess it's bringing it back to the forefront here and introducing Krispy Kremes to a new generation. They are sweet.
And TV snacks. I mean, you know, we can ask a lot of different people. And if you haven't had TV snacks, just leave a comment down below. If you haven't had, if you have had.
Let us know though if you have TV snacks in the UK or the US.
The US as well?
We know that we've had them here since about the 1960s.
Yeah.
Right. I remember, as I said, as a kid, that was the treat. My mum bought like this, and it was a box of biscuits. So in a sense, it was a box of biscuits. It was cheaper than probably chocolate at the time. You got more.
It used to be a big bag like that, and just filled with
and
them.
it used to have more to share than this. Packet sizes have gotten smaller as the years have gotten on, I'm sure. But this used to be something she'd buy, I don't know, maybe once a month or so. And
but they'd last that long too. You could eat a lot of them, but they'd last. The bag would last.
We would all get some as a treat. You know, at night time we'd have our cuppa and a handful of these. But we all got some of these.
But tell us down below what your favourite TV snack is, right? And we're talking about the cookies. We're not talking about other snacks. We're talking about your biscuits, the Arnott's biscuits. If you haven't had any, let us know, and let us know what flavour you would like to try, all right? And we might be able to send you a box. Now, this is not a sponsored video. Arnott's haven't given us, we've had to pay for all these, so Arnott's, if you do want to send us some cookies, please.
Feel free. We're happy to
try. A couple of big
them.
cartons of those, and a couple of big cartons of those would be fantastic.
We're happy to try. We're happy to, I guess, taste anything.
We'll taste test anything. But the other thing I want to know, out of donuts, what is your favourite donut? It doesn't necessarily have to be a Krispy Kreme. I mean, if you haven't tried them, my favourite donut is just a plain old jam donut. Plenty of jam squirted inside, and you got to have them hot.
The best part about a jam donut, there's two types. So Dan likes a jam donut with the sugar on the outside. I actually like a jam donut with no sugar on the outside and a little bit of icing sugar instead.
Sweet.
Yeah, I am. I don't like the granules of the
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, and I had the best jam donut the other day. If you look at my Instagram, it's amazing.
But guys, I hope you enjoyed that. We are looking at trying to get back into producing at least one video a week.
It has been a while, we're sorry. We do apologise. Life has gotten in our way, I guess.
Big time.
Busy
and we've had a lot of family stuff going on that we wish we could tell you more about, but we can't at the moment. Very, very soon, we're going to be producing a couple of videos telling you about some changes that's happening in our family. We're very excited about. And we're not allowed to tell you what it is, but I'm sure you can guess. You can with me. That's the best thing that can ever happen. But guys, just thank you so much for the amazing support. You guys are still watching our videos, and we do appreciate it. We're also a little bit disappointed that we haven't had time to jump on and say hi to you guys on your videos as well, but that is changing. Actually, as of this week, we've had some big changes over the last couple of weeks, haven't we, Dannii?
We have.
We're going to be producing at least one video a week in the short term. In the long term, we want to get back to producing as many videos as we can
for you guys.
And again,
we want to go back into this taste testing. So if you've got something that you want us to taste,
let us know.
Let us know. We're happy to go and source it, as long as it's somewhere in Queensland or Brisbane that we can get.
Or you want to send it to us.
Or you want to send it to us, that's fine. But if you can tell us where we can find it in Brisbane, we're happy to go and get it and give it a go and do one of these on it and see what we think. We've got pretty obscure
Absolutely. Now, Jen, if you are watching this in America, we're trying to find out when we can start sending some stuff over to you guys as well, because we want to send you
some of these in your box.
And some Vegemite as well.
And some Vegemite.
Just so you guys can do a video on it for us as well, so that we can get the reaction on it as well. But from Dannii and I, we'll catch you on the flip side.